What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another FG69 reviews. This is for Nino Kuni. I'm doing it on the Switch. I got the remastered version. I mean, well, what is it? Redone, remastered, whatever it is, you know. They didn't change too much from the PS3 version. I didn't play that one, but it's fresh to me, you know. But I just wanted to let people know this is a Studio Ghibli game, in case you didn't know. A lot of my friends never heard of it, you know, never heard of it, basically. But the part I'm at right now is really interesting, which is why I chose to start rolling the camera. It's really fun. I'm in a monster village right now. It looks like Tokyo from like 1962 or something like that, whatever. You know, like walk around. I gotta find some artwork for some stand-up comedians or some strange kind of stuff like that. See, I'm pieces of art. Lonesome as usual, I see. The dialogue's pretty funny. Oh, he's trying to open up a jar. Alright, so I probably got a spring lock. Let's see. Alright, I got a little power from this guy. Now I got a little piece of my art, my heart thing or something like that. You know, you could different... Oh, okay, cool. I got a piece of art from him. So I got to relay that back to the stand-up comedians eventually. I'll show you where they're at. And my little guy Drippy here, this dude right here, he comes to you in the beginning. You're in the real world, right? Lion the Wish of the Wardrobe style. He comes in and he brings you into the magical land. He's got a lantern on his septum piercing here. These are the stand-up comedians. You can check them out right here. It's pretty funny. Anyway, yeah. You can see. It's pretty fun stuff, you know? It's a cool atmosphere they have with this game. The battle system is kind of crazy. It's like turn-based, but also you're running around, and it's like a active time battle. Like, so you have to put your stuff in time, otherwise you'll get shanked. And see, like, the colors are just very beautiful and like wholesome. It's got the Ghibli vibe, you know, and there's genuine Studio Ghibli animated 2D cutscenes throughout the game. So, you know, I was iffy on the battle system, but I'm getting into it now. I also don't usually like stories that have the real world and the fantasy world. I just prefer it to be either or, you know. But this game is kind of winning me over. I think I'm probably going to end up finishing it. Like, look at this beautiful regular ass bird. Like, in the middle of all this, you have this beautiful regular bird. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a supremely well proportioned seagull in the midst of all this, and it's that kind of touch, you know, that this game has a little bit of an elevated aesthetic, even compared to, you know, Dragon Quest and some Final Fantasies, you know. It has its own thing going on that's like equally legitimate, I think. You can, this guy right here, okay, this part is a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. This right here, like, you can't, it's basically like Pokemon, where you catch these familiars, they call them, monsters, but, like, you can't just switch them out at any point. Like, these are your reserves. You have to, like, choose which ones you want to, like, put in first, you know, in here, and, like, let's say I want to put these guys in for now. Maybe I'll take one of these reserves out. I'll take this guy out. And then I have to go back into a whole other thing to retrieve them, to take them out. I can't just swap them, you know? And the only spot that you can actually even do this is in a town when you see this sewer hole thing. You know, right now I'm just like playing around. I don't know what these characters do because I haven't really rocked with them yet. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit of what the battle system does. Because, you know, to be honest, I'm drinking tonight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really like about to talk to people at this point. You know, in game, out of game, I'll talk to you guys. But in game, you know, whatever. Also, I'm just making this video, so. Anyways, let me just. Fuck it. Yeah, I guess I'll save before I get into this battle, because TBH, man, like, these battles are not easy sometimes, even though I have it on the easy setting, but they're still not easy, believe it or not. Even though it looks like a really cutesy game, but the battles are actually like, you have to think about it more than like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy often, because you also have to run from attacks and stuff, so you're always like, it's kind of like Rex Chaos on your brain, because you want it to be turn-based or like action-based, but it's like sort of the worst of both worlds in my opinion, in a way. But it still at least manages to be an interesting battle system. Like, you know, I'm just spamming attack right now because I've grinded myself up to the point where I'm good to do that right now. But like, you can't always rely on grinding if you're not, especially if you're not in easy mode. And for me, like, I just don't really like grinding in RPGs. I more like to play for the atmosphere and the story and the art and the music, which this game has in spades. And look, this is like the little dude's mom. This is like all the monsters' mom, and she's like sticking up out of the mountain. So this is a spoiler for this part of the game. This is a really cool part of the game, and I'm totally spoiling it. But anyway, I'll just show you talking to her what the scale is like, because the scale is really nice. Talking to the mommy of all the monsters. You got to go down like this. Look at this beautiful atmosphere here. It's like you're in the woods. There she is. She's coming out. You go down this long bridge. You can't even jump at first. You had to get the ability to jump later, and jumping actually doesn't even do you anything except aesthetically in the game. So it's got a unique vibe, which is nice, which I appreciate. So just look at that. That's these things are bouncing. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that before. This looks like some kind of Homer Simpson nuclear reactor on her head. Or maybe it's just a blowhole, like she's kind of like a whale, sort of trippy, like earth whale, basically. So, fairy godmother. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to FG69 Reviews. Say hello to Monique Saunders there. And signing off, God bless. Be well.